What's up, YouTube? Coolest motherfucker here, coming at you with an update of a sort. So I did earlier. I did a Yu-Gi-Oh did an update with the Yu-Gi-Oh template and stuff, and I said it could work for other things, such as making Cardfight Vanguard templates and like Magic the Gathering stuff. And in essence, that's very true, but some people don't really want that per se. Some people want like a very specific type of idea. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and go through this with a Vanguard template instead. So we also have clarity and completionism, you know. So the idea of this video is just to go through, give you the template. Link will be in the description again. Um, Say again that you can go to inkplaymats.com. They didn't ask me. It's just where I go. Or you can go to Robbie Kohl, mkohl40. Um, you can search him up on YouTube. Do the same thing. That's to get them printed. Now, for people who are new to the whole Photoshop thing, this will just be a quick rundown of how to get a basic one started. I'm going to take this um, basic template for Vanguard Mat. I'm going to disassemble, kind of rearrange it, and I'm going to make it into a Fullmetal Alchemist themed playmat for Cardfight Vanguard. So I had a few ideas that I was going to go for, and so basically, if you already know what you want and you already have an idea, you know how to work Photoshop, you know all that stuff, then check the description, get your template, do your thing, and then hit up Robbie or Playmats and get your mat. If you're new, stick with me. We're gonna go right through it. Okay, so we're gonna start off right away. Basically, the template is gonna give you all these different layers. You have a background. You have drop zone, which is for this. Your deck, your damage zone, and then all these spaces where you put your guards, your vanguard, and then your guard zone. Okay, so we're probably gonna, for now, I'm gonna leave them up. Actually, for now, I'm going to take everything away except for these guys because I'm going to work on the background here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through some files here. I have a couple of files. So basically, the background, we want to make this a Fullmetal Alchemist theme. So let's take, yeah, I want to say this is the cooler looking one. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab this and and we're gonna make this that. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna delete that. No, I don't really like that. I don't really like what I did there. Alright, so we're going to grab a tool here. This tool lets you, or not magic wand, yes, magic wand, sorry. Lets you grab stuff based on the area, right? So based on what colors and stuff. So it's going to grab all this white and I'm going to delete it basically to create this because I want this to be transparent like that. So otherwise it'd have that big white box and stuff all around it. So let's go ahead and make this nice and large. Large and in charge. Now do we want him to fit through the entire mat? Or do we just want to center him? Yes, we're going to try to center him. So let's go ahead and just move him over here. So until we get like a spot where we think he's in the middle here. So let's go ahead and make some ruler ticks. Just snap to the center there for us. Okay, and now we'll move the pointy part of his helmet right there, right there. It makes his jaw a little off center, so we'll try to like aim it between the center of his jaw and that, so he looks more centered because he is kind of tilting his body. Okay. So we just hide those. Alright, and so we've got this. It's not, horrible kind of picture, but it's not complete. So let's go ahead and just do some quick cleanup here. Sorry about the cough, guys. We'll do a little bit of cleanup here just to make it look like he's, you know, in the shadows a bit here. Just a little, just erasing part of the stuff to make him kind of seem faded here. Now, I got that. Now let's go ahead and open up one of these backgrounds that I have here. I have pre-selected this one. So we'll go ahead and copy that right over. Make it nice and large. Large and in charge. And so we're just gonna move it around again, just like we did before. And just gonna flip it vertically, actually. Uh, which one looks better? I like that one. So this way you get this kind of go around. Your eye continues around. All right, so now we're gonna also we're gonna add a few things. Now we're gonna add some different effects, I like to call them and whatnot. So let's grab a few things here. Oh, just one. Okay, and then two, and then three. Let's open that up. All right, now we're going to grab some colors. This needs to not be like this. What is going on here? Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, sorry, that was my tools being a little weird here. So we want to get an orange color right out of this. So we're going to grab that, raise that all up a little bit here. Alright. Now we might get a little bit of a weird effect here, so let's see what we get. Not a ton of stuff, but what it does give us is this little cloud kind of effect that we can put in a couple spots. So let's go ahead, place that there. Copy it, move it over. Change the look of it a little bit. See if we can get, yeah, because if we connect them a little bit like that, right? We can move it around. We can combine them a little bit here. Okay. And we just kind of, right now what we're just doing, we're just kind of making some smoke effect here. Okay. Now that we've got that, let's go ahead and grab another one. This one will be a little bit easier because we're gonna pick this bright orangey color. Then we're gonna select color range, raise the fix the fuzziness a bit here, and then we're gonna do the same thing where we just cut it out and we paste it here. Now what this is doing is it's just making it look nice. So we're not trying to go for anything like super amazoid, but we're trying to give it some definition, if you will. So we're gonna paste this a few times, mainly because we want to get some stuff behind these boxes to make it kind of not seem so empty, if that makes sense. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine all of those to make it so we have this effect. And so I'm going to erase some of the stuff that's in front of his face. Give that stuff a little bit of transparency knocked down. And then we're going to just, little bits of clean up here and there. Some specks that, yes, they do kind of look like stars, and that's probably what they are. But we're going to lower their intensity here for our purposes. Okay, and then we're going to add another layer, and we're going to pick this bluish color because it looks like the background, We're going to fill that in. And if we do a thing called a layer clipping mask, and then what happens is all that smoke becomes a bluish color, and you can see exactly some of the stuff that we've done. So we're going to combine those now. And we're just going to do a little bit more cleanup here. And then we do a thing called overlay. And we just kind of change how this overlay looks. And then we change transparency up a bit. And voila, we've got that. And so this video is already going to get kind of long, so I'm going to just kind of try to keep this a simple mat. So we have this, and you know where you put your cards at on this, on this. So you can still put them in here if you wanted, and you can put this up here. And then that doesn't look like it's too bad, honestly. Like you could keep that there, but honestly, like this is what I would keep myself. I really like this mat. So what you do here is you just save it like you normally would. I have another file up there that I was thinking about using, but I didn't do it. So that's one of the big things about Photoshop. It's very flexible. You can change stuff around. If you like some of the things you saw, you can kind of copy them and whatnot and just kind of put them to your design. Like this is a very simple, easy design. It's not very elaborate. It's not very great. It's, this is me taking 8 or so minutes, fiddling around in Photoshop to make this. This isn't something that I'm like paid to do or anything. Like this is just something that I did on a whim for a video. And I try to make it quick. Some of the stuff can get up to like 4 hours long if you're editing stuff, and if you're good at editing, things can take so long. But that's part of the fun of it, right? Um, so again, guys, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button for more videos, and make sure to check out Robbie Kohl's channel. Big thanks to him because he's the guy that's basically making mats cheap now. I think I talked to him the other day. They were about like 20 bucks. So if you excuse me, I got things. I actually have to. He asked me to do some artwork for him, so I'm going to go do that now. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace.